Good morning, good overcast morning to you. Today, Harbor Human Beings, a subsidiary of Handsome Dan's Dirtbag Deli, would like to present the award for Uber Excellence to none other than the legendary Michael Jai White. And I'm gonna tell you how this award came to me. Um, my man made a comment the other day. He was like, "Yo, man, Michael Jai White could film 4 movies simultaneously on 2 city blocks in any city, Baltimore, Memphis, LA, and all he would have to do is just walk to each corner of them, and that's four movies he got going on right there at the same time." So I laughed because it was funny, and I said, "Damn, he really could do that." And the movies would be set in 4 separate cities too. But when I got to thinking about it, the genius that I got the joke, but what I really got was the genius. And that, first of all, name, and I'm gonna give you 5 seconds, name a black action star and martial artist. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Michael Jai White, Michael Jai White, Michael Jai White. Because if we're not naming somebody who's over 70 years old and still alive, then there's none. So that just alone in that space right there, cinematically speaking, Michael Jai White offers up uber excellence. But when we get down into the fact of the films that he does, there's his action niche. People don't realize the true genius, when I heard him explain it, was whether or not you watched the last 3 movies or 4 movies that he put out. Trust me when I say over 1 million other people have who aren't in America. So once you start getting on to as far as how the money for movies translates to the back end, so much we so focused on domestic and how it did at Cannes Film Festival and the opening day or opening weekend that it had here in America. But when you have audiences in Sri Lanka, Singapore, South Korea, North Korea, Indonesia, who ardently await your work, that's like having any other kind of work that you want to have. Yo, you got customers. It's people trying to get served. So whether or not it make me think about when you have hip hop stars from the golden era who go to Europe and have worldwide tours. It just gets sold out. When you gonna see Sticky Fingers and Onyx sell out here in America as dope as Sticky Fingers and Onyx is? No, but abroad and internationally, people appreciate it more. And that's what I see. But Michael Jai White been mastered that. Also, we're gonna throw in that on top of everything else, that man was the first black superhero in 1997. Shout out to Todd McFarlane and the good people at Image Comics. When he was Spawn, when he played Al Simmons, and he looked like the real Al Simmons too. So what Michael Jai White has done, he's achieved a rare space where he's basically able to write his own check. And if that ain't uber excellence, I don't know what is. Also, and this is one of the biggest things, that brother is able to do what he loves and make a living, and I would say make a killing, no pun intended, with it. How many of us can say that we able to fuel our everyday lives, take care of our families, doing what we love? If you do what you love, you never work a day in your life, they say. So that's awesome that the brother did that. And he does it quietly, he does it magnanimously, and he does it really, really humbly. It truly is amazing. And he stands head and shoulders above. It's a lot of other folks out there that doing it. Scott Atkins was one that come to mind. And it's always dope when those guys can collaborate together. But Michael Jai White is his own thing. And while we at it, his forays into other type of film, because it's not just action. That brother's a true actor. His drama is something too. But also for every Black Dynamite, make sure you see the Outlaw Johnny Black. And that's written, I believe directed. I know he had almost full reign with that. And that's a special project. Not only is it dope, is it action, is it comedy, it also had a real deep underlying theme in there. So make sure you check out the Outlaw Johnny Black. And you know, if you haven't seen any of Michael Jai White, then boy, that man have a catalog for you. If I could do a backspin on here, I would. And before I go, let me leave you with this. Before I had heard somebody say, "Oh, it's these people, they make low budget." Let me stop you there. Yo, if the only filming that you acclimated with is with the thing you got from the gas station at 11:45 at night, when you was putting $9 worth of gas in your Altima and tried to set up your own little Pornhub joint that came out too shady, you have no idea what it takes to make an actual film of any magnitude with the editing. It's so much more than just a script and actors and equipment. There's no such thing as low budget. It's low perspective and low overhead. But if you're not versed in any of that, you never had a right to gauge or assess nobody else. That's almost like me trying to tell Neil deGrasse Tyson that physics ain't his thing, and then tell him a new math. But I think somebody did that, but that's another episode anyway right there. So, just to you, Michael Jai White, from the good folks in Handsome Dan's Dirtbag Deli, the award for Uber Excellence. Michael Jai White, in the field of living your dreams. Y'all be safe.